A local family chose Loudoun County to improve and make even more beautiful. They aren't from Loudoun, but it's still their focus and has been for years. Here's Abby Ham with your stories.
Look around Loudoun County and you notice traces of a mother and her son. You don't see their family name or their family photos, but what you do see are remarkable renovations.
And one of the buildings that we restored here was the old Lenore family warehouse. We made a home out of it. It looked like a little kind of a barn, but it was all leaned over and covered in poison ivy and about to just land on the ground when we got it.
It went from this to this and is now on the National Register of Historic Places. Family Pride Corporation has now been going strong for almost 2 decades, and it has family written all over it. From Rick Dover's kids.
You know, they sat at the kitchen table every month and paid all the vendor bills from the time they were in middle school through college.
To his wife, she handles the interior design. To his mom, Lucy, the two of them started renovating, rehabbing, and redevelopment after the death of his father brought him home from the big city. And he found greater meaning in his projects.
I mean, anybody can put 2x4s together and build houses, or, you know, run a bulldozer through a farm, or tear down the woods and put up a bunch of tract houses. I've done that. I'm guilty of it too. It's a paycheck. But when you come to places that have history, that go back 100 years, or go back as far as you can go, and so that kind of tells us all who we are and how'd we get here.
This old school in Lenore City was dilapidated, to say the least.
So I came and looked at it, and I thought, yikes, it looks like the Amityville Horror. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole.
But then he made a unique connection when he needed a home for his grandfather.
So I thought, doesn't anybody just do really nice assisted living and charge a reasonable amount and just have a good place? And then I kept thinking about this school. You know, it kept coming back to me.
Now it's River Oaks Place. He liked this business so much, he turned 2 old hospitals into senior living homes too. And we can't forget about downtown Loudoun. This whole block of buildings now shines bright, and so does the historic Carmichael Inn. The character that makes this quaint town what it is thrives thanks in part to the Dovers.
I just like old buildings, and to me, the character and the stories that connect old buildings to the community are really the fabric of our history.
And Loudoun's history is what the Dovers chose to focus on.
We haven't done anything outside of Loudoun County for 15 plus years. I'm from Knoxville, so they're a little bit suspect to me, because I didn't grow up, you know, across the street like everybody else they knew. But
we've made some places a whole lot better looking than they used to be, and have stimulated some more business and saved some houses and some old buildings too.
The Dover family, helping care for our golden generation of people and buildings. It's one of your stories, because there's no place like this one. Abby Ham, 10 News.